Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anyone is not aware of this is a genuine investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategic or compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each and every return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at MMTLP and MMAT, and following on from the previous video, I'm going to be sharing some simple steps to fill in your form and also giving details of where to actually send your form. So stay tuned for that. We're also going to be looking at an update from the University Lands in terms of a FOIA request, and I'm going to be sharing with you 3 small cap stocks from 12 which have got huge catalysts coming forward. And before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So first of all, we can see here headline with regard to the overall November monthly performance of the Dow, that was up 7.5%, S&P 500 was up 5.7%, and the Nasdaq ended up 6.3%. So a great month overall. And if we have a look at here in terms of the record, the Dow Jones record is now at an all-time high, so great news there for many of the stocks. And if we have a look at the S&P 500, we're looking at potential 20% plus gains for the first time consecutively since 1998. So great news there. And finally, if we'll have a look at the week ahead to earnings, again a big week for earnings, and the ones that we will be in particular looking at in the Discord include Lulu, ZS, CRM, Foot Locker and DOCU. I'm going to start by sharing with you 3 of 10 small cap stocks that were shared in the Discord, and many of these stocks have got strong catalysts that are going to drive growth in the future. So let's start with the first one, and the first one I'd like to share with you is ticker symbol NVTS, also known as Navitas Semiconductor Corporation. So have a look at an overall profile of the company. It was founded in 2014, trading on the Nasdaq under ticker symbol NVTS, so in the semiconductor sector. And this is a company that is looking at developing and marketing gallium nitride powder, integrated circuit, silicon carbide, associated high-speed silicon systems, controllers and digital isolators. So it has a significant amount of USPs. In recent news, we can see here they are participating in an upcoming investor conference, so keep an eye out on that. And also in terms of the stock price, we're looking at 571% increase in the third year revenue, and that was very strongly received by the market. So let's have a look at the chart for the previous 5 days. It is up approximately 32%, currently trading at $2.75. So, but it is also down from a 52-week high of $8.44. So possibly a good buying opportunity here for NVTS. And another news I'd like to share with you is with regard to Insider Monkey, who have stated that NVTS right now is amongst the semiconductor penny stocks to invest in. And let's have a look at the reason why. And if we have a look at here in some of the quotation from the management from the third quarter 2024 earnings, they stated we've also increased our organizational function on the 3 most strategic markets. So these are the AI data center, mobile and EV, and they believe that 3 markets utilizing our industry-leading GaN and silicon carbide technology, along with the complementary silicon controllers and isolators, will be our largest revenue drivers over the coming year. So keep an eye on NVTS. And the next one I'd like to share with you is ticker symbol JMIA, also known as Jumia Technologies. Is a company you may well be aware of. It operates on an e-commerce platform in West Africa, covering North Africa, East Africa, Europe, the UAE, and the company's platform consists of marketplace that connects sellers and customers in terms of logistics service, and also enables the shipment and delivery of packages from sellers to consumers. So huge potential there. It trades on the NYSE. It IPO'd in April the 12th, 2019 under ticker symbol JMIA. So let's have a look at the chart for Jumia Technologies. Over the previous 5 days, it's up 7.44%, currently trading at $3.90, and the 52-week high, which was just in excess of $15, it may represent a good premium right now for a potential strong upside. So let's have a look at the price targets from the analysts. So from 3 analysts, we can see there's a potential 67.44% upside, and I think there is huge potential in Jumia. And the final one I'm going to be sharing with you is ticker symbol INDI. also known as Indie Semiconductor. This is a company that provides automotive semiconductors and software solutions for advanced driver assistance systems, automotive vehicles, in-cabin connected car and electrification applications. They're looking at also providing ultrasonic sensors for parking assist and systems, radar sensors for audio assistance and reverse information, front cameras, etc. So the company is trading on the Nasdaq, founded in 2017 under ticker symbol INDI. So recently, 3 days ago, the company announced automotive system basis safety solution with leading European tier 1 independently certified to the highest functional safety rating. So good news there for Indie. If we have a look at the chart for the previous 1 month, the stock is doing exceptionally well, up over 40% at $5.23. The 52-week high price was $8.69. So again, good potential opportunity to buy in. The market cap is just in excess of 1 billion, and if we have a look at the recent rating in terms of financial health, it has a very strong rating here from Simply Wall Street, who stated that this company in terms of the revenue is primarily derived from its semiconductors, totaling 228.81 million with potential strong growth. It's navigating in terms of a penny stock. Its focus is on automotive semiconductors, so great potential for the long term. And fine, if we have a look at the analyst forecast for Indie, we can see here potential 66.35% upside, with analysts there giving an average price target of $8.70 based on 5 analysts. If you would like to get the full list, again, you can join us in the Discord. Details are below. What now I'd like to do is follow on from the previous video where we talked about George's post where he talked about expression of interest forms. I think these are going to be proof of interest forms, and I have received a number of questions in terms of how to actually fill the form in step by step. So remember, George stated here he urges everybody to submit the expression of interest forms before the deadline, and in his opinion, the money should flow all the way to every single shareholder. So, and that is based on his knowledge of creditors and the amount of cash that Metamaterials had. First of all, there was a question here from Wakas, who stated what city we have to select for the form after filing it, and where do we send the form. So that's the first question that we're going to be dealing with. The second question is going to be please do a video on how to fill out the form and where to submit it. We're going to look at that as well. That's from Cathal Walker. And the other question I'm going to be dealing with is from the guitar player, who states he was a holder of MMAT, lost some money. Where can I find the specific link? So I will also add a link in the comments, so check the video comments if you want to get a proof of interest form. It was also in the comments of the previous video. And there was also another question in the Discord, and that was with regard to where do we actually send the proof of interest form. So that information was shared in the Discord. So let's go straight ahead and have a look at the proof of interest form. So first of all, at the top section, the name of the debtor would be Metamaterials. If you want the case number, we have it here, 24-50724. Again, this case number was also shared in the previous video. Section 1, you put your information, name, address, your phone number, and tick the middle box where it states there if you have never received any notices from the bankruptcy court or the debtors in this particular case. So if that is relevant, you tick the middle box. So let's move on to the next bit as we move down on the form. Account or other number by which your interest holder that identifies debtor, and that would be your brokerage account number. So if you go into your broker, ask them, or it may well also be in your app. Name and address of your broker, so that would be fairly straightforward. Date of equities would be the date you purchased your MMAT share. So remember, this is not for MMTLP, this is for MMAT. There may be multiple dates, so you can put them all down. And the total number of shares, put that down. And then I think you can tick the first box there, check the box if you are an equity, if your equity interest is based on an actual member interest held in the debtor. So that one would probably be where you describe yourself as an investor. And then at the bottom, obviously, you print your name, you put you sign it, you say I'm a creditor. And if we have a look at section 7 and 8, supporting documents, these must include stock certificates, copies, option warrants, option agreements. Do not send original documents if the documents are not available, and explain. And obviously, you send your proof of interest, enclose a stamped self-addressed envelopes and proof if you want to receive acknowledgement. So I'm going to share with you now the address. So this is from the bankruptcy court filing, and it states here, if you want to take a screenshot of here, it will be going to the United States Bankruptcy Court, District of Nevada, Clerk of the Court, first floor, 300 Booth Street, Reno, Nevada 89509. And this must be done before December the 18th, 2024. Any more details or questions, please add them in the comments below. And an update for MMTLP, following on from the previous video, again, the plaintiff files an appeal in the Intercoastal Waterways versus TradeStation, challenging the order to compel arbitration. So what we're going to have a look at here is the actual appeal. We can see here notice of appeal dated November the 27th, 2024, Naples, Florida. And it states here, please take notice, the plaintiff, Intercoastal Waterways, and through the undersigned counsel in the above named case, appeals to the United States Court of Appeals, so it's going higher, for the 11th Circuit to appeal from the attached order ECF 51 entered October the 28th, 2024, which granted the defendant TradeStation Securities motion to compel arbitration, and it was denied, and the plaintiff's cross motion to disqualify dated August 16, 2024 stayed the action pending the resolution of arbitration proceedings. So let's see how this progresses. And finally, the thing I'd like to share with you is an update in terms of the FOIA. So shout out here to Trevor, who's posted, the University of Lands have now cited physical harm as the reason they will not produce a public information request. Probably learned this one from FINRA. If you remember, FINRA were also talking about potential physical harm to employees, and at one stage they even advised FINRA employees not to go into the office. So it looks like University Lands are looking to potentially hide information by denying the FOIA, using this, let's call it the loophole or excuse of potential physical harm, and it means they will probably get away with this, and the information that many people will suspect that is going on in terms of why they're not wanting to share this information may well never be revealed. And finally, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.